Hello YouTube. YouTube make Facebook. Facebook make YouTube. Oh, I forgot to turn on lights. Dave Smalley Geeks Garage. DIY, table saw, sled, fat man has to creep into his shop. Alright buddy. Now, exactly what I've determined to stop doing. There's a latch on the end of this thing. I am going to latch it from now on. Stop that bouncing around. Okay, either so there or up. Yesterday, you may have seen me have a huge failure where I went in this direction instead of this because the guy who they cut the name out, LTD Woodworking, watch him cut the name out again, and I'm trying to give him credit. Anyway, LTD Woodworking had a formula that makes sense, but when I went and reviewed, his pivot point was on this side and he adjusted over here. He was showing close-ups of here that I misinterpreted it. So I think that I did it exactly 100% wrong when I went this way. Groovy. So I'm in the second hole. I've already used the first hole. I'm in the second hole, so now I got to work with the third hole. According to my little spreadsheet here, which I'm going to mess up my Facebook viewers because I forgot to reset it. Let's come over here. I believe I have 111 thousandths of an inch to move. Tenth of an inch, a little over a tenth of an inch. Okay, so that's this way. Now I moved 3 business cards that way. I'm going to move 6 business cards this way. And, hand grenades and horseshoes. Okay, so let's go back and see what our Facebook friends can see back down on the table. Alright, so, bike out of the way, put it in my pocket, get the strap out of the way. So all that talking was, we got to get a clamp set up. We got to set up a process to move 6 business cards this way. I think the best way to do that is going to be have this thing clamped down at that 2-foot mark that we talked about. Remember, pivots over there. We measured out a 1-foot thing here and a 2-foot thing here for the formula. Alright, so put these up against the back of the fence. Put this right up to it with the point. Clamp it down good so it's nice and tight there. Go down and take out the screw. Take the 6 business cards out, pull the fence to me against this piece. Clamp it down so it's not wiggling around. Drill a new pilot hole in hole 3, put in a new screw, and then test again. Okay, so there we go. I got 3 business cards here, and I got to figure out a way to clamp that. I got to get past this without knocking it over. So instead of being lazy, watching the videos, I realized how unsafe I was being. So I'm going to be sliding this back and forth a lot more as I move back and forth here. See, YouTube, Facebook Live taught me something. I was babbling. I need to get the, here's business card. I shim all kinds of stuff with business cards. It's more than I need. I believe this should be 6. Again, I used 3 and went about double the wrong direction. I'm going to use 6 to try and go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. See, I don't even trust myself counting. Okay, so I got 6 business cards ready to be my shim. And I got to get the clamp, or I could use any clamp because they're right near the edge now. Yeah. Yeah, these are probably my most dependable clamps. I used to like C-clamps. I'm really liking these things. I don't even know what they call them. Alright, where's my 2-foot mark? My 2-foot mark is right there. Let's get my clamp started. Okay, it's not quite holding anything yet. I can still move my stick. Let's get my 6 business cards in there. Push my stick up against it. I'm having trouble holding everything, so let's push a little bit, push the stick. So you see I'm tightening a little bit and pushing the stick. Tighten a little now. Okay, the clamp's staying in position, so now I'm pushing with moderate force against the business cards. 6 business cards. Getting it nice and tight. Okay. Now take out screw number 2. Screw number 2, got it with the takeout side. And I do have my chair here, I'll be needing that. Oh dear. Okay, I'm being so safe. I'm being so safe that the table is getting in the way. Yeah, I have to back out to deal with these screws. That's funny. Okay, so much for all that prep work. So I have to come to at least here. Am I stable? Yes, I'm stable. Okay. All right, do it again. No biggie. 2 foot is right there. Much closer to the work now. Easier to deal with like this. Okay, there we go. That's good. Nice and snug. All right, take out number 2 screw. I'm going to sit for this. Number 2 screw. And number 2 is where? Okay, that's it. 1, 2 is here. Number 2, I think is number 2. And yeah, there's a screw there. Okay. Okay, number 2 is out. Leave it clamped. Alright, so now this moves. Now what we want to do, we've got our 6 business cards out. I've moved it to the point. So it's moved the distance of 6 business cards. Twice the problem that went the wrong way. And he's looking for the vice grip clamp. I don't know what you call these. It's a type of a vice grip clamp. But it proved yesterday to be just the right size to hold this beast in place. Groovy, man. I'll leave that there. Alright, so now I've got to drill the hole in number 3 and mount the screw. So I need the pilot hole. Pilot drill is here. And number 3. Number 3 is located right here. And that is right here. Number 3. Oop, I got to go in the wrong direction. If your drill's not drilling, check the direction. I always forget to flip it back. Okay, got the hole drilled. right side is to go in, your thumb is to come out. In. So we're going in. Right hand thread. Here's number 3. And then number 3. Down. Okay. Let's see what happened. This way. Yep. These are not going to hurt anything, I don't think. Okay, now let's double check what we got going on here. I'm concerned about making this piece of wood too short kind of quick. So I'm pretty certain I'm going to have to continue. I'm on my 3rd adjustment hole now. I'll have to make more maybe. So I'm going to be on my 3rd to get double past the mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then cut a thin piece for the 1/2 inch. And I think I'm going to have to change my positioning. We'll see. I'm concerned about using up the narrow version of this board. I should have been using up the wider version. Okay, we'll make it work. All right. We're ready for you to come back. I'll take this off. This was for adjustment purposes. Did its job well. You can see this is the other piece of that. It's too fat. There's a whole lot of tube going on here. It's crooked. It's not, you know, it functions, but it needs to be modified and made much better, in my opinion. Okay, how are we doing here? We're getting some sawdust build up. I had a cute little hook design for this thing, and it jumped right off the hook. He said, I don't like your hook. I don't like your hook. Let's try it again. Let's try not to knock it off this time. Doodaloo, stay on the hook. Alright, there we go. I want this. Halfway stuff. My balance is off. Oh, that's because this thing is so heavy. Ooh, I had it balanced pretty good. I guess I gotta think about my positioning. How do I do that? Oh, I see what to do. Okay, I'm only clamped on the back down here in my structure, so I need to arrange a clamping mechanism up front. Okay, that's doable. That's okay. All right, so back to reality. We're all the way back. I want to cut a nice thin piece. This one's we can put on some. Let's cut as thin as we can. I think that'll do me. Okay. How are we doing here? We got a lock today. Oops, that's not a good lock. Further out. Oh shit. I don't have much further out left. Up this. How are we doing now? Okay, much better lock. Locked in place. Ready for our cut. It's gonna get loud. Helps when you plug things in. Most certainly. Oh. I'm going to experiment with stopping it here instead of winding it back like I did. A lot of people I see, they stop it here. Don't know if I like it or not yet. Okay, so here I go. I forgot to set my stop. Dummy. I've got to solve this dip up problem. Not sure what's going on there. Okay, back to the measured one. So we don't need this. B on this beast. So that's A. And this one is B. Okay, so today's A and B. Let's see what we got. It looks much closer. Yeah, that's. I'm guessing this is thinner than this. Let's see what we got. Okay, lock our place. That is. Holy shit. That's pretty strange. 300.300, right? Pretty much on the dot. Alright, let's get picky. I can't believe it's right to 300. That's too coincidental. I gotta measure that again. So I'll be a little more accurate in my placement. Well, okay. 0.299. 0.2988. 0.299. 0.299. Very interesting. Virtually 300. Alright, so let's go up this ladder slowly here so we don't. Alright, so again. Anyway, so I had it. Okay, so that's basically 300. 310. Ooh. Oh, this is very nice. 315. 320. 325. 330. 340. Ooh, it dipped down a little bit. Oh, that's. Why are you playing around like that? That's 320. All of a sudden it gets fat. What's going on? It gets fat. Something lumpy happened here. Oh man, did it wiggle? One of the things I was concerned with is I only got one clamp here, and I feel a lot better with two clamps. A lot better. Yeah, I'm not happy with this. I got a bubble here. It seemed to be going. Yeah, there's a. It's like whoop, whoop. Okay, so I'm not cutting anymore. Now I believe I need to get another. For whatever I'm doing straight that may or may not be accurate, this bubble is worse than straightness accuracy. I gotta get this bubble diagnosed and removed. And I think it's because I can move this. There's a little wiggly over there. So yeah, I gotta solve my clamp methodology better. I thought being close to the saw was smart. Now I see it would have been smarter to be further away. So I'll put another one right about in here. Right about here maybe. So I got two locking it down. Okay guys, that's me. This process is taking a while, is it not? Bye all. Maybe we like a facing book. Yes, I said we like these. Plug. Okay, YouTube. My apologies to those watching. I have learned a lot from YouTube, even the guys who are dorky, so I'm hoping some of you learned something from this. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.